Give me a prenatal mommy.
Oh.
Prenatal mommy. Not knowing the children was not out of control. That was something that I didn't recognize early on. He would always say, why does it matter? It's just a piece of paper. He knew that a divorce and custody was just in the realm of possibility if I adopted the kids. And so I wanted to make sure that didn't happen. If I had left at that time,
And mommy, look here.
I would most likely lose the kids. And I wasn't ready for the kids. I knew that. I knew I couldn't ever raise the kids. And so my friend in the neighborhood, who was a family attorney, she recommended that I keep a record of not only the abuse, but also just general motherhood. So if there was a divorce, and the kids were older, then there would be a record that I was their mom. And she recommended that I make recordings. They were little recording devices that were voice activated, and I put them around the house. Underneath the coffee table, underneath the counter, on the nightstand. My plan had been to control the situation until they were old enough to have a say in court. And there were times that I thought that I'm going to die before that happened. There was never a time where I thought that Jason might die before that happened.
I get a call from Doug Kingsbury saying that he has a case that he thinks I might be able to help with. We have a man who is a very successful businessman. He gets along with everybody. He does not have an angry bone in his body. The thing is, abusers can appear one way in public but very different in private. So Doug sent me an audio recording of the family during dinner time. One of the characteristics of abusers is they like to take on the victim role. And no matter how much Molly tries to appease him or reassure him that she's often to do something for him, he does not want to be pleased. He doesn't want a solution to the problem. He wants a problem to complain about. I said, I'd like to dinner with my family. That's what I said to you. Jack, stop hanging up the banister, please, and go up to your room. Well, it's never true. That's not exactly what it is. Sometimes you have no confidence. You can say that to me. You can make me some respect. Ask you what you want to ask. You said you were feeding the kids. That's what I said to all of you. You know what I said about dinner with my family. Who cares what he says? Don't send another room dinner with my father. You don't have the right. You don't have the right. Yeah, she's not their adopted mother. According to Jason, this is further ammunition to letting Molly know where she stands. It's going to take Tuesday. Why don't I make some handshakes? I asked you over again and made it very clear you want to try separate. No, I don't, Terry. That's a very clear threat from Jason. If you try to take the kids from me, I'll just take the kids from you. She just got scared, Jay. If a jury hears this evidence of domestic abuse, they will find Tom and Molly innocent. Because Molly told a story 5 years ago, or maybe 2 stories, does that mean that she was not abused? think we are? Go for it. Prove it. We learned that there are secret recordings that Molly has made of Jason. Molly was the only person who knew the recording was being made, which creates a scenario where she can control the narrative. Molly was preparing for divorce and custody proceedings. She clearly is trying to do something. Anyone who's making secret recordings in a personal relationship can manipulate the context and make Jason look bad.
The last month, before my father was killed, the mule was contacting me after wasn't much activities with us in the family going on. And I kind of really started to notice it was I kind of recorded twice in my dad's car and I showed it to him.
Okay.
And he was absolutely shocked. And I was like, how do you feel about moving back to Ireland? And Sarah said the third morning when my dad said yes, and I knew Molly was not like that. She knew he'd be able to take us away and she'd explain to me about it.
It appears from everything we learned about Molly that things are coming to a head as it relates to the marriage and to, most importantly, to her custody of the children. We look back at Tom's statement the night Jason's dead, and the reason for the visit to Tom and Sharon. What we learned from people in Tennessee, where Tom and Sharon live, that Tom and Sharon had planned that night with his boss, which they canceled at the last minute. We do not believe that Tom came to North Carolina to beat Jason to death with a baseball. Our theory is that Molly had devised some explosive event. If Molly could get Jason to blow up while her parents were there as witnesses, she could apply for a domestic violence protective order, would remove him from the house, and then she can file for emergency custody of the children and take his children away from him. But when the plan went awry and it got violent, it appears she quit caring whether or not he lived or died.
Everyone's talking about Tom and Molly. This case has come to people's lives in the US and Ireland for a long time. The situation now is that they are expected to go for a retrial on the same charges in 2022.
How difficult is it to make if you know the sad about your dead brother? Make him look as if he deserved it.
I think that's one of the reasons why I wrote the book, because we weren't able to defend Jason. I've been fighting for justice for Jason for 7 years. Now I face a retrial, and I expect that the defence will call me. I believe they're going to try and claim that I brainwashed Jason there, which is not true. Not true.
Having the trial officer, having the trial line, with all things that were tried was the lead.
I'm just because we're reviewing the retrial hearing. It will be the first time we've seen the Martins since the 60s. So that's really very good.
And he's like, your grandchildren tried. And just I said that my dad did money. It's always in the back of my mind. We all just hope that the retrial is set as soon as possible. These people have been out for over a year, and that I think it's time for this book to be closed and the justice to be served. I just want to leave it for some time and back on it.
Traffic chase report of the Irishman found to death in South Carolina in 2015 have said they hope that dates for Molly and Tom Parsons' retrial will be set by a hearing today.
They walked into the courtroom, and I saw Molly and I saw Tom. They all had their heads down and let me look at me. And I thought, I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not the one who should be afraid. I did nothing wrong. I lied, that's true. Nowadays. And I do believe that justice will be delivered for my dad.
According to breaking news now, the last trial as the killers of Irish businessman Jason Corbett will face a retrial on murder charges next summer.
The family had been hoping that the retrial would take place before Christmas. Unfortunately, that was not to be.
Right now, it's really just a waiting game. Stressful to have to deal with this many murders. But if I do get to testify, which I hope I do feel confident that I'll be able to portray what really happened inside the house and tell people and the jury what Molly was really like and the real version of the truth.
I've been waiting a long time to say everything, and I didn't have the words to explain what happened to me and my brother and my dad before. On the outside of the house looks like sunshine and rainbows. And on the inside, it's dark and heavy.
My relationship with Molly progressively worsened in the time she was America. Myself and Sarah used to have pictures of her biological mother in our rooms. And she took a picture of me and hid it. I feel that Molly wants to be the only mother that existed, that there was no one else before her. Sarah had a lot closer relationship with Molly than I did. They did everything together. She was like the star child. I was close with my dad. I remember when my father was at a workshop and I said, "Papa, I love you." She chased me up to my room. She destroyed my whole room, pulled all my clothes out, lifted my bed, turned over my dresser.
Sounds like something my mom did.
I was in the car with
Several
Molly,
times.
and I asked her, could I start T-ball? Dad's the coach, so he can bring me. And Molly turned around and said, do you not love me? Do you not care about me? Do you not want to spend time with me? Why do you want to spend time with your dad? I felt awful because I thought I really hurt her. I couldn't even tell my dad things that happened, and it found it really hard for me to know what was right and what was wrong because I only had one person whispering in my ear the whole time.
I was constantly fighting to be worthwhile. I did everything I could to just feel attention of her, not even love. And I loved her.
Me and Jack both loved her. But I think that she pitted me and Jack against each other to fight for her love.
I think if it had gotten to a place where we could walk before George at 13, I would have chosen my dad like I was doing. But Sarah would have picked Molly. Molly took Sarah away from my dad constantly. She never got. She never got a relationship that she wanted. And it's Molly's fault. In my opinion, that's Molly's fault.
Have you watched this before yet, babe? That's why you're so. That's why your track record didn't watch it yet. Who do you think's fault it really is?
Yeah, I really
It keeps going back and forth, bro.
in fits of anger, threatened her. Local witness Jason's controlling behavior, reporting what Molly has described to me. One of the women,
That has to be Jason's fault.
Molly has told me Jason has strangled me to death in the bedroom. And she said Molly was afraid that Jason had strangled his first wife, and she was growing concerned that it could happen to her. And I'm thinking that
It's been there all along. Since the first interview with law enforcement.
this didn't just come up. Tom had concerns that when he talked to my dispatcher.
We had the maternal grandparents over. Had occasion to have a conversation with the father, deceased, first wife. His Mikey Fitzpatrick. He's not a well-educated man. It's very hard to understand. Heavy Irish accent. I asked him what he thought of Jason. He said that he killed my dog. I found that pretty shocking. I didn't know if it was just a bitter man who needed somebody to blame for his daughter's death, or if he had a basis in this. He was deadly serious. He wasn't joking around.
Nobody investigated any further than that because the circumstances were really. Everybody accepted the autopsy findings until Doug started looking. I obtained a copy of the official autopsy report of Jason's first wife.
But you know something that I find strange is that you know how they say that he loved her a lot, that was the love of his life and shit like that. But she died of an asthma attack. What if he caused her asthma attack? And what's it called? When she died, he quickly, like, she had the two children, and within a year he was with somebody else, meaning a relationship with somebody else.
Yeah, that's impossible, dude.
If you really, really loved her,
You would not move on that fast, bro.
not that fast. Like, that's suspicious for me. Like, did you really not love her? Like, if I died, would you move on within a year
Hell
and
no.
let the person meet your kids and shit like that?
Hell no.
He says Jason Porter's first wife did not die from an asthma attack. The evidence to me shows that she succumbed to injuries from
He'd be a single ass nigga.
He strangled her.
We had learned that Mags' sister was there that night, and she reported Mags playing around with her last. That's what happens. The victims of animal strangulation survive the event, but dies from those injuries within days. But according to Mags Kilbert's autopsy report, there were not visible marks on the outside of the neck. My expert says you don't die from what's on the external part of the neck. You die from the injury that can't be seen on the inside of the neck. This is important. The state is making an argument. Well, Molly couldn't have been strangled that night because there's a lack of injuries to her neck. And he says to me, take a look at the photograph of Molly Corbett taken in the early morning hours right outside the house by the police. Do you see that linear mark on the left side of Molly's neck, below her ear? I hadn't noticed it before. He says that's a nail dig. Is what happens during animal strangulation when either the assailant's nails dig into the side of the neck, or sometimes the victim is trying to pry the hand away. he says to me, "Did you examine the pajamas that she was wearing that night?" No. What am I looking for? If the victim loses consciousness, a whiskey pull of her bladder, I'll bet you dollars to donut you're going to go down there and find a urine stain in the crotch area of her pajamas. And you're released. I believe the only reason wife number two was not victim number two was because that night her 65-year-old father was there to intervene and stop it.
There are numerous expert witnesses and state and for the defense. Every expert who looks at the autopsy of Mags believes that she did not die of an asthma attack. But our experts said that you could not extrapolate from that
Is that their wedding? They didn't even
anybody else had killed her. That is a reckless conclusion and is not supported by the evidence. There is a laundry list of possible health conditions which would have looked like an asthma attack in a known asthma. However, it claims that Jason must have strangled her. Is not the kind of testimony we won't stand in front of the jury. We're concerned that the jury hears that. They may stop listening. Jack and Sarah are absolutely convinced that their testimony will fit everywhere. But even if they testify brilliantly and carry their share of the load and more, it can still go sideways. And so we are willing to consider plea negotiations.
Megan Holly Porter found this morning appeared in a Davidson County courtroom to plead for a reduced charge of voluntary manslaughter.
Molly Cordes, he pled no contest to that charge of voluntary manslaughter. And Thomas Martin, he pled guilty to the charge of voluntary manslaughter. They also say his exemplary career in the FBI and upholding the law should warrant an easier sentence.
I had no interest in taking a plea. I was ready to go to trial. I was ready for the truth to prevail, and I was ready to fight back. But the possibility of us losing at trial and my father being incarcerated for what would be the rest of his life, I couldn't handle that responsibility.
The state and defense teams are able to pull all of the evidence from a case that the area knows very well and present that to the judge, and then he'll make a determination of how long the sentences should be.
Very large, flipped upside down again for the last 8 years. They could walk out at the end of the sentencing hearing with time served. It's just a complete injustice.
This is not what my dad deserves. This isn't what I deserve. It's not right. It's not fair.
The court has been hearing testimony from friends and neighbours of Molly Martin's Corbett, who said they were aware of arguments, physical violence and controlling behaviour in the Corbett's marriage.
Questions were raised about the cause of death of his previous wife, Margaret Corbett.
But if it started for all of us to say, it's possible that someone could have killed her.
I feel like my dad's on trial. And I feel like all the focus is on my dad's character. Molly is, there's one common denominator is my birth mother's death and my dad's death. My birth mother was feeding me. I woke up crying the night that she died. And the night that my dad died, I woke up and went downstairs. How could you blame me for the reason both of my parents were dead? That's when I realized that this is just a case for the defense. They don't know my dad, and they don't want to know him.
As painful as that news could have been, to hear that Max did die of an asthma attack, which is the story that they've been said,
did. And maybe that's what we need to do.
I'm angry because I know my dad didn't kill me.
I'm sorry, but them kids.
In the house, that place.
Them kids must be blind or something, bro. Autopsy says it all, bro.
Jason Franksby do everything to save him. Mark was saying that Mike and him had a conversation about how Matt died in Jason's hands when we heard this. Why? I mean, outrageous and it's that no such thing happened. And to the day I die, will I ever believe that Jason killed my daughter? They had a beautiful relationship. They were a very lovely couple. Michael loved Jason. He was our son. We decided Michael would make a statement to the solicitor. My father passed away in April, so we're speaking on behalf of my dad. Richard, I wish to put it on record that I only ever met Thomas Martin for me. I can also state categorically that I never discussed my daughter Margaret, nor did I inform Thomas Martin that Jason had killed my daughter Margaret. Such statements by Thomas Martin are totally and utterly untrue.
The Davidson County judge will hear closing arguments from both the state and defense, which could lead to a final decision on sentencing.
The last thing that happens to the judge hears his sentence is victim impact statement. And really driving for clearly the most important of the family documents. I've witnessed not just from the guy but from myself as well. I'm 19 years of age. I haven't been able to speak out for so long. Over the last 8 years, and it's an opportunity to say the truth.
I'm old enough and I am brave enough now. I've always had someone else tell my story, and it's important to me that I can tell my story myself.
And that is the chicken fries.
You sounds put it together. Looks like he was the same.
Looks like Harry Potter.
Grounded, united, together, you know, and then you're gonna do this together. Yeah. The last word is you.
Honestly, okay, like right as all things get angry, and head up, shoulders back, up you see. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Come on, Jackie, because what are you gonna do?
Let's do it.
He said, fuck those people.
Oh shit. I'm not being real.
Irish.
But Irish accent is like amazing.
I like it. I want to go live
Hey,
in London just so I can get the accent.
get in the car.
I used to pray and lie when I was a kid that I would wake up and it would all just from
The way they say car is funny as hell.
I've had to experience childhood, adolescence, and the beginning of adulthood without my backwards further. Your Honor, don't be sure why this massive stability was not in my hands. She systematically broke me down and drip fed me on shit. I want to be clear, I've never witnessed my dad become like that. Ever.
Who is the victim here? The man has made my pain so much worse by trying to have the world think my dad was a bad person. But what is his reverence to me? I can never get past. I've seen my
I feel like it's different for kids because the dad's obviously gonna be nice to them.
Wait, what?
Like it's different for the kids' point of view because the dad, if he's abusive, he's obviously gonna be nice to them.
He was taken from us. He was the victim.
Luckily, my dad had two wonderful parents to guide me through life. It hasn't been easy, but having them made it a lot easier.
It was only when I went to live with Tracy and David in Ireland that I knew the true meaning of family.
Molly Corbett and Thomas Martin are going back to prison for the death of Jason Corbett. This afternoon, the judge sentenced them to 51 to 74 months.
These matters any amount of time they already served when they were previously found guilty for second-degree murder and only adds up to about 74 months. The judge made it clear it was difficult for him to find the truth in this case, but made very clear kids were blameless. That's Jackson's therapy.
I think Molly did the best job she could do raising those kids. And it was just very difficult for her to have to listen to him
It's
say
fucking raining outside.
she somehow hurt him. The guys don't believe.
You hear it?
That is not emotionally
Or is it like a dog chewing on some shit?
The children have been used as tools of evil. They've been weaponized against me, and they weren't supposed to have any power.
Shut up, bro.
How do they remember Molly?
Holy shit.
How do they remember the meals?
It does not look good
How do
outside.
they remember the birthday parties? How do they remember her teaching us how to swim? How do they remember?
That way looks black as hell.
How can you remember
Actually, I pick up the car.
hate?
Or the truck. Can you guys know?
Today, Molly Corbett and Thomas Martin are walking their prisoners free.
It's not looking very good outside.
I am not allowed to attempt to have any contact with the kids as a court order. When it comes to the parent, when I consider myself their mother, that would cause them immense pain right now. I think that they hate the person that they think that I am, and they think of me as an evil abuser, and they think their father was wonderful. I certainly am not their mother now. Will I always think of myself as having been their mother? Yes, I was. I was their mother. I was a mother to the Jack and Sarah that existed in the United Kingdom.
Sarah, how old are you? 2.5. How are you?
So what the fuck is this, like an unsolved mystery? Why didn't they put it?
Doesn't make her a good mother.
I mean, they're found guilty, but
I think Jason's the abuser because it's in the proof in the
me
autopsy.
too.
It's literally an autopsy, bro. You can't tell me otherwise.
I understand that a lot of people would say he's been around people in the local authorities and his family, his dad's friends for 8 years. That's why he's saying this more. I was always left making my own decisions, my own opinion. My dad was my hero. He was someone I looked up to. He was my best friend. I never forgot life. Jack, what did he
My dad was an amazing person. He was a good dad. He was like my biggest cheerleader. I know my dad and my mom would not let me sit around and get upset.
So you just have to keep going forward and make them proud. And live the life that they wanted you to live.
My dad loved me and Dad. He never did everything, and I know that. And I'm really proud to say that I am Jake's.
This documentary was really mind fucking.
Still don't know answer, bro. So what ended up, bro?
That's it.
What you mean that's it?
Like
It's
there's no more
it's
episodes.
unsolved.
No, but it's not even in the unsolved mysteries section.
They expect us like supposed to know already or what? I mean, at the end of the
I
day,
guess it's an unsolved mystery.
I mean,
This one is also an unsolved mystery. I've heard about it before, but I haven't watched it.
but at the end of the day, like everyone's out of jail
Yeah.
and the dude's dead. So.
Another bizarre case. It's one of the most successfully solved crime cases of the century. This gruesome discovery is the latest chapter in a dark history of the Cecil Hotel.
I think I know this.
You think?
Yeah. Caesar Hotel. That sounds familiar, bro.
The Cecil is a very deceiving hotel.
Is it what's about the girl that got like on the roof or some shit?
A lot of people can't help but wonder, like, is the Cecil Hotel consumed by an excess of dark energy?
We've got
She was like got put in like a tank on the roof. You know what I'm
Missing
talking?
person suicide and overdose.
For some reason, that hotel has an extra bit of.
They were supposed to like. I think this is the hotel. A girl got put in a tank on the roof and they couldn't find her. I think I don't know. I'm just guessing.
The Cecil was a place for serial killers, you know. Let their hair down.
Human lapses. Right from the fly, not things keep happening there over and over and over and over again.
I would have never thought what was about to happen could happen.
With Elisa Lamb, you're talking about a 21-year-old college student that just completed a hotel was quickly to start an investigation.
Yeah, it is.
Elevator, she's acting very strange. One for
There's more to the story than meets the
Oh yeah, it is.
Somebody
I was right.
who was corrupt.
Well, things are spoiling it.
Cecil Hotel.
I ain't spoiled nothing.
Don't they have to be a conspiracy theorist to say?
How have you not seen this before?
He was able to
Everybody has seen this. Even me. I don't watch it.
Is this exalted space of crime and of violence, of spookiness, that just continues to pulse.
This one has episodes to it. Oh my god, why couldn't I skip it? what if it's gonna thunder hard? Wait, is it gonna be like this during 4th of July? Don't tell me. Okay, no, there's no supposed rain for tonight.
And the show run for today?
Yeah. But it says it's gonna stop around 3 p.m.
We should wait for that shit to stop.
But Dido has to go to work.
What time? Like 4? I don't believe it's like 4. Exactly, so we don't have to leave till the biggest ship's like 3. So your parents are getting the Cadillac back today, right?
Really be themselves. Also, my handwriting's terrible. I type faster than I write. Also, this is way cheaper than paying for a therapist. As you can see, satisfaction is high. Stress about university. Somehow, we're supposed to start some kind of maturity right after leaving high school. You enter a crash course into this shithole that is figuring out what the hell you want out of life. And the people are trying to figure things out. Parents allow me to travel on my own. I'm freaking 21 now. Going to be okay. San Diego, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. Suggestions and recommendations highly, highly appreciated. I've arrived in La La Land.
Elisa Lamb from Vancouver, Canada, is missing. She was traveling by herself, spent a few days in San Diego, and then came to Los Angeles on the 28th of February.
Young woman planning to see more California State Police.
January 31st, the first time her family in Canada had heard from her.
It's possible that Ms. Lamb is either hurt or in danger.
She has no history of any kind of behavior that would end up like this. LAPD's elite robbery homicide section is on the case. My name's Tim Marcia. I was a detective with the Los Angeles Police Department. One morning, we were told that we had picked up a missing person case
Elisa Land's family told the police department that she would typically call every day. It was just routine for her to check in when she hadn't called, and that concerned them. So there was actually sense of urgency.
We sat there and we discussed what are the possibilities. One, that she doesn't want to be found. She's off the radar by choice. Maybe she was disoriented, not being familiar with Los Angeles, and she's lost. Or could she be something worse than that? Or she was a victim of some type of accident or some type of crime.
The investigators began to exchange information with Elisa Land's family to figure out where she was last known to have been. And they had learned that it was the hotel where she was staying.
The hotel was a notorious past is the site of another bizarre case.
Elisa was staying here at a seasonal hotel in downtown Los Angeles. It has $85 a night rooms and mostly guests from foreign countries. Nearly 20 robbery homicide detectives at mid-afternoon swarmed the hotel, presumably looking for witnesses or clues.
I was the general manager of the Cecil Hotel from 2007 to 2017. So 10 years. It was like my kingdom. It was a kingdom, you know. My boss would call it this as well. You just never knew what was going to happen at any given day. At the time when Elisa Lam went missing, it was alarming, but we cooperated with the police officers, trying to help as best we can, every step of the way. I told detectives that she checked into our hotel on January 28th, 2013. As far as I know, she was going to be staying with us for at least 4 days. 506 was a female bunk room. Community toilets and showers were down the hall. Young travelers are on a budget. They just want a clean place to stay.
Elisa was supposed to check out on February 1st, which was also the date that she was reported missing.
The investigators went to her room to search for potential evidence. But they learned that the hotel staff removed all her personal belongings.
In a hotel, when somebody doesn't actually physically check out and they leave property in the room, it's protocol that you bag up the belongings and you store them for 30 days. You'd be surprised what people leave at the hotel. We caught a snake once in the hotel in the bathtub.
Fuck. That's kind of weird.
Crazy.
Investigators discovered that her laptop was been left behind, her prescription medication, other items of value.
Babe, is there water bottle right here?
All the clothes
Where?
that she wore, all the things.
I don't think so.
That had bagged up her belongings.
No, like on the side of the bed right here.
Right? It was messy. But not
Is
as
that
we
your water
found
bottle
her.
right there?
There was no
This?
entry into the room. There was no paraphernalia.
I'll take it for you.
Drugs.
Look outside
I
here.
remember feeling instinctively that this does not feel like it's gonna end well.
But it looks like it's like not. It's not as dark. It's a little bit lighter. It's still all gray though.
My husband Mike and I, we just wanted to go and visit America. especially in Los Angeles. A bit of sunshine, trouble racing, really miserable. You think you can go out? One day I said, why can't we do chalet? And he said, yeah, sure, let's go.
Thomas took the whole day for 2 weeks. And it was fairly cheap. There was no information in the hotel. It just said downtown LA. But it was a really big deal.
But still, why don't we do it? It was our first trip to America, and we were very excited for it.
So we're driving through downtown LA, going straight to the hotel. So the taxi driver dropped us off to the hotel. The outside looked really nice.
And the steward outside said, that's the hotel. We walked into the lobby, and we were like, wow. It looked really beautiful, grand.
Big, very spacious.
Would you stay there?
Fuck no.
We got 4 keys.
It's probably even worse nowadays. Even if it's even open anymore.
Right.
The elevator. We've gone back to about 1986. And so when we got to the hotel room, it was dirty, there was dust everywhere.
Yeah.
And the carpet was almost sticky. You almost could feel your feet as you're walking. Not quite, but almost.
But because of the price we paid for it, we thought, oh, that's okay. We will only wash and sleep here anyway.
Positive is okay. What can go wrong? You know, we just got stuff up and went back outside to find somewhere to eat.
Because we were so jet lagged and so tired, we got lost. And we started asking people, oh, where's this hotel? And people were giving us looks.
And the next thing we saw was a lamppost that had a missing person's picture on it.
And this one guy mentioned, oh, that girl, she's gone missing. They're looking for her. She stayed in such a hotel where we were staying. And then we thought we were safe and secure in the hotel.
After the discovery of Elisa's personal belongings, investigators had no lead as to where she might have been.
So we needed first-hand accounts from witnesses at the hotel. And it's imperative that we speak to as many people as possible. Who did she have contact with in the hotel itself? What employees did she have contact with?
I gave them all the information of who was staying at the hotel, the names of everyone that has worked at our hotel. At that time, we had about 50 employees.
La policía y función que están con el diciendo todo. Y le dice que no nunca nada. Pero de experiencia de donde dice que ella se miraba como que era una persona estudiante. Andaba con un libro.
We spoke to employees that worked the lake shore on the night of her disappearance. And they said that they had seen Elisa in an area that no guests were allowed in. So they actually asked her to leave, and she walked towards the bank of the elevator. But that was the last time that anybody saw her.
Unfortunately, investigators were unable to come up with anything that might help them locate Elisa.
I don't typically do a lot of missing person stories, but there was something really mysterious about this story, and I felt like the Elisa Lam case was a puzzle that maybe I could put together. I couldn't believe
is known about her, except that she's one of two daughters of an immigrant family from Hong Kong, so she's first generation. Her parents own a Chinese restaurant, and she's attending classes at the University of British Columbia. And she was like a lot of young people all over social media. Tumblr was her platform of choice that she seemed to treat almost like a diary. Because she was such a prolific poster, police were able to use her social media to retrace her steps. It was almost like she left these digital breadcrumbs for them to follow.
It was discovered that she had an itinerary to Tennessee, and she had been down in San Diego.
Elisa arrived in LA, checks into the hotel, had a normal few days doing some news. And during her trip, we know your shows were taken as TV shows. And we know she was going out, and she was clearly open to meeting and hanging out with strangers.
Did she have any friendships or love interests that were developed with the women where she was traveling to meet up with somebody? You know, so efforts were put in to try to identify that.
Eventually, investigators found a bookstore she had visited on the day that she went missing.
He went there, he talked to the man who went there, and they actually remembered Elisa coming into the location. He was talking about what book she was getting and whether or not what she was getting would be too heavy for her to carry around as she traveled or take home with her. She was very outgoing, very lively, very friendly.
So she went to a bookstore, she came back to the hotel, and then vanished. Only there's no trace of her.
At this point, she had been missing for approximately 5 days, and we don't have anything. I could think the feeling was the Cecil Hotel had something to do with her disappearance.
That story's absolutely crazy. Well, yeah.
There is no Elisa Lam story about the contact with Cecil Hotel. The fact that it happened at the Cecil, but Elisa Lam disappeared at the Cecil Hotel makes it sort of a historic mystery. And Cecil is a character.
The story of Cecil is a story of adventure. It's a story of things you just can't predict. But in the beginning, it was nice. I wish that I could see what it was like during that time. It must have been so exciting.
1919, Los Angeles is the biggest boomtown anyone's ever seen. Everyone was pouring into Los Angeles.
This matter is booming for business and enterprise, and its legend of greatness and wealth.
The downtown area was at the center of the explosion. The Hotel Cecil opened at the end of 1924, cost $1 million, which is a lot of money back then.
Awe-inspiring and breathtaking as the Cecil Hotel. Lying on the rooftops of Hollywood, it is one of the most beautifully constructed hotels of its type to be found anywhere.
Yes, yes, Roland. He was done right.
For Los Angeles, the Cecil is so big. It has 700 rooms.
It's not a luxury hotel. Some people are willing to pay a little less for a little less comfort. It's really a traveler's hotel.
It's down the block from the Pacific Electric light rail station. 100,000 people a day come in and out of that railway station, and the Hotel Cecil is happy to accommodate them. It's exactly what everyone wanted to see in the mid-1920s. And then it all burst.
Industrial America was truly the land of plenty. Then with the
Imagine living back in that time period.
depression of all time. Stocks collapsed, factories shut down, businesses passed out of existence. Unemployment swept the nation like a horrible pestilence.
It was very hard on all of downtown. By the early 1930s, the Hotel Cecil was very much down on its heels. And so it becomes a hotel of older gentlemen who really want to spend as little money as possible to stay there.
And the way I see it is, it's like the Titanic. You know, when the Titanic sailed off, it was a beautiful ship. You know, everybody's thinking, my God, this is just like state of the art, gorgeous ship, unsinkable. You know, well, we all know what happened to the Titanic.
Right now, we have a 21-year-old who's alive somewhere in the city. We knew that
You said she was flying on the roof?
me personally as a parent.
If I remember, there's like a tank on the roof, like a water tank or some shit.
And they didn't think of looking on top of the roof?
And they found her inside the tank like a long time later. I think they like started getting stuff in the water or some shit like that.
In an effort to try to get help from the public.
That's if I remember the story right. It might not be the same story. I'm pretty sure it is. This way.
They will not be speaking, but this is the family of Elisa Lamb, and we'll let the Lieutenant team take over from here.
Good afternoon. Thanks for coming. So it's been 5 days, 6 days now. There's been no communication at all. And that's worried us and worried the family. We can get this rope out so we can find We're in the process.
It's the second diamond of the day. Yo, let's go. 341. That's my biggest one so far. Let's go. 341 is crazy.
Theorists, Tumblr, lurker, reader, stalker, whoever is interested in trials and tribulations of life's possible in life. There is a wide
341 is crazy, bro.
unseen attraction.
It's the biggest one so far. My biggest before that was 338. Let's go, chat. Respawns are doing amazing. HM is popping right now. It's not popping, but it's popping.
Sunny holiday in California. We just want to explore a little bit. Walking, and we just try to see as much as possible.
So we left really early. Got out of the house.
Downtown LA. We like to take a look at
But when you look at the environment of downtown, it's the exact opposite of my expectations.
Respawns are everyone today, but I know it, bro. It has to be today. It's been 5 days of grinding without no great one yet, bro.
And then we found out that this area around the hotel is called Skid Row.
Skid Row has a reputation to be a dangerous
I think this grind we have
Visitors staying there at Cecil.
13, 14. We have 15 diamonds this whole grind so far, bro.
And little do you know that we were sitting at ground zero of one of the most dangerous places. Skid Row is a explored area in downtown Los Angeles.
Yes, sir.
Areas in the entire world. This city, over 100 years. Currently, about 8,000 to 10,000 individuals live along Skid Row. The name of the city, no one calls Skid Row. There's a lot of stories out there. Not one of the city. I just took the road.
It's 341, not 241. I just realized we should take. Alright, so we're gonna pop this guy.
Almost all of our homeless services are located in this one area. But the only place to really go if you're homeless and want assistance is Skid Row. And it's become a dumping ground after people are released from prison or jail or from a mental facility. They are dropped off at Skid Row because the city wanted to make sure that these types of people remain separated from the rest of Los Angeles. In the early 1970s,
Yeah, I have to face straight to you.
the policy of containment.
Oh, I fucked that up.
Let's see if we can contain anything bad that's happening in Mississippi. And direct it to Skid Row. So we just get an artificial moat around this place.
I put 300 bullets in it, but there's no way he's gonna get through that. If he survives 3 shots with the 300, that's crazy.
Sleep on the streets, buy drugs, some of the bodies. We have a huge drug population of Skid Row. We have a huge population of mental illness. This is a space where people are allowed to just suffer.
How's this dude still going, bro?
And this manifests itself on the street as crime and violence. I'm a detective sergeant. I did a couple different tours in Skid Row, addressing just the street crime. So that could be, for example, a bar brawl, or arresting someone that's butt naked running down the street with a machete. Burning my memory is a guy holding a live pigeon and looking at him while he put it in his mouth. He rips his head off, blood squirting all over.
That's crazy.
Anybody's vulnerable, especially if you're
Oh, miss.
out at night by herself, maybe a victim, is it possible she was abducted and she's being held against her will? So we're looking into who in that area could be a person of interest, someone she had met during her travels, or somebody that she met at the hotel. Over at the hotel,
The grind is going so good right now. My respawns are consistent as hell.
The hotel has cameras in the lobby and the elevators, the front of the hotel, you know, just most of the
Yeah.
cameras.
Give me a second.
when we started to look at their
your video system, we find out that not all floors have video systems.
Oh, shit.
On Elisa's floor. And the positions of these cameras. So now it's kind of the needle in a haystack of how we can identify her.
There was a lot of video footage to review. Days worth, hundreds of hours.
We decided, okay, we have to watch this minute. My partner and I were sitting in that house. Management gave us a little office, and we sat there for 20 hours a day watching video. We focused on the night of Elisa's disappearance. The last thing we want to do is miss something. It was just a laborious task.
Continually watching to see who's coming, who's going, where's Lisa.
And all of a sudden, we see her on camera. And we both jump. And both went to hit pause on the DVR. Moment of excitement because something was working. It was peace. But I remember talking to my partner and said, her behavior is unusual. So we sat there and we watched the video several times and then plotted out where she could have gone to try to figure out if she left, when she left, and if she left with somebody. In reviewing all the footage and watching the exiting and entering, we never saw her leave. And we communicated that to our peers, that we felt that she's still here somewhere. She never left. She never left.
Holy shit, son. Daisy, what do you want, man?
Who within the hotel could be a potential suspect? Who could have either hurt Lisa or has her under their control?
I think that Alyssa may have walked into a situation that I think was very different from what she expected. You really don't know who is sharing this environment. There's so many different types of people checking into the Cecil on a regular basis. I mean, it was somewhat of a flophouse for some of our guests. There's some despair going on. Tourist culture, definitely. But Cecil Hotel is an alternative to public living for people who don't have a deposit, can't pass a background check, they don't want someone knowing where they are. And so it attracts people who are fresh out of prison, people who are on the run. The person who might be an 85-year-old sex offender who can't live anywhere. Sometimes it was scary. We were faced with a lot of security and safety issues. In the 10 years that I worked there were thousands of 911 calls.
Right when he stops, you shoot the ground, he turns and you shoot him.
You need
Watch.
help.
Yo, I'm actually that bad. I missed that. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Domestic violence type of calls, or someone just shot a bad trip, fights for drugs, assaults, stabbings. One of the hottest days, it was in August, and the body we found kind of looked like Grimace or McDonald's. I mean, completely purple. You wouldn't know what race he was, and the body like about to explode. So it was hell on earth, basically.
was a circumstance where I was given a tour and there was a sniper in the hallway, like a real policeman.
Brr. Yeah, shots. Yeah, I know.
Hello? Who is it?
I think it's unlocked.
You said what?
I was like, I'm coming in. Is it safe?
Oh, yeah, it's because he said, I thought he said the door was unlocked.
Oh.
Did he catch that fish that was bigger than me?
What?
Yeah.
No.
I was coming to see if
You did? My phone died. My phone died. My phone died when I was watching. What?
Jaden was so excited to come over here and tell them about the fish. I don't
Ah,
know. Or ask them about the fish. I don't know.
What fish?
The fish from when he would fly.
Oh. He's going to be doing TikTok live.
Nice. Okay. Jaden, leave them alone. Yeah, I thought your nephew was scared, so I was like, let me pair them up.
Where are you going?
Outside. You gonna come outside?
No, it's because I was going to leave in a few minutes because I have to go get my brother's truck from my mom's work.
You grew hair. Well, just send them down.
She grew hair.
Or I'll take them right now if you want.
Well, yeah, he was going to be here alone. I don't know.
Jaden, leave them alone.
We have over 600 closets here. You know, okay, well, let's look at them all.
How's he not dead? I want to know why he had the first shot, bro. She really think she was gonna drop her kid?
They started asking,
What the fuck?
when does your garbage go out? If you're employed, what time they start? What hours they come in?
I'm not getting paid for this shit.
I started thinking to myself, what? Oh my
You know.
gosh, what, you think she left in a dumpster?
Decided that we would call out scent tracking dogs. They will take an item such as a piece of clothing, a sock, something that will pick up that person's scent. The dogs are led to the hotel. Eventually, the dog was able to locate the scent from Lisa's room. You get that little heartbeat, like maybe on something on the 5th floor. The dog struck in a westbound direction towards the big window that looks out from the hallway onto the street. And outside the window, there is a fire escape. However, that's where the scent is lost. By that time, everybody was on overtime, probably going into 14 to 16-hour day. A team of detectives with canines was assigned to search the roof. So they called in LAPD's Air Support Division, and they had them illuminate the hotel using their night sight, and they searched up there for Elisa and for evidence, and didn't find it. This is the big unanswered question: where is she? Traditionally, the outcome after 2 weeks is probably his homicide. Chances of finding the subject really will go down. It had gotten late in the evening. It was close to 10 p.m. at night, and it was decided that the following day we would regroup. But the following morning, after the search, the LAPD went on death alert because a different investigation was
All right.
play. Tactical teams spread across 9 counties in
Snitching ass kid.
California. LAPD
He didn't do nothing. He did that shit his own self.
He will not stop the killing until he's dead. Christopher Garner was a former Los Angeles police officer. LAPD was under attack by one of them. So the next morning, it was decided that the two lead investigators, with myself and my partner, would stay on the Lisa Lam case while everybody else would, their primary responsibility was the Garner investigation, which was a higher priority. So we went from about 18 detectives down to 4, and changed the dynamics of our investigation. And since there was no information that was developed out of the canvas, they really don't have any other answers. Hoping for public this week. We need the public's help to put more eyes out on the street. The last footage that we had of Lisa before her disappearance was the footage we found of her inside the elevator. So it was decided that we would release the video. We overcame, we don't have the resources. It was a no-brainer. So we put it out. That's when the case starts to go askew.
What does that mean?
What is that? What?
Askew? He said the case went askew.
The initial version of the video comes out on LAPD's website. As a YouTuber, I was looking into content and I saw the elevator video. It's a 4-minute video, but there's so much that's going on in such a short time frame. Everyone is just captured by it. The doors open and she's swinging one arm up, bends over casually, and she's firing down towards
Bro, where were you at, bro?
to the corner of the elevator. She looks.
He turns this way.
She pokes her head out, moves her head both ways.
It's Cooper. Yeah, I take risky shots. Oh, man.
She kept looking outside the door, looking around the corner to her right.
Then she would come out of the elevator and she would pop out.
She's making these strange steps in almost a square dance motion, stepping back and forth in the door.
And she would go to the left, and then you wouldn't see her.
And then all you can see is a little bit of her arm. Why is the elevator not going anywhere? Is someone pressing a button and keeping the elevator here? And that's when the weird stuff starts happening. Elisa starts pressing these buttons. You have to wonder, why are you getting all these different floors like that? She was running her fingers through her hair a little bit. Her hand movements are very strange and erratic. She's waving her hands like she's conjuring spirit or like acting something out to someone.
I gotta wait for these damn respawns, bro.
Twisting and turning. And now she appears to be counting with her fingers. It's just such bizarre behavior. She exits to the left of the elevator, and then all of a sudden she's gone. You think, okay, that's going to be the end of it. But you're just looking at an empty elevator. What the hell's going on? she's literally not in the video past about the 2:30 mark. And for some reason, that's also been released as part of this.
One strange thing is that the whole time Elisa's been there, the door never shuts. And now it shuts very quickly.
It's kind of weird.
The door opens back up, still nothing happens.
It's like a mini ghost story built into 4 minutes. And the story is about a girl who gets into an elevator. The elevator isn't working properly. The girl starts having some type of distress and leaves, and then all of a sudden the elevator goes back to normal operation. Why?
Like, is there a missing clue in here that I'm not seeing? Or is there something supernatural happening here?
It's hard for me to say there isn't something extremely dark and bizarre that's going on there.
And then at 3:59, the video ends. I think most people who are seeing this video know what they're looking at. They're looking at the last known footage of a woman who's disappeared. And with that context in mind, the police unwittingly, like, turned it into a mystery. People were just dying to solve it.
I don't think that the LAPD really recognized
Now to a new development in the search for a woman missing in California. The LAPD has released bizarre surveillance footage of 21-year-old Elisa Lamb.
I saw the elevator footage as soon as it was released on the news. There was every reason to be suspicious as to what happened. And I was drawn into the story.
The footage is from the security camera at the Cecil Hotel just before she went missing. Police are giving her a standstill in this case to Elisa Lamb, hoping anyone with information comes forward. Now the LAPD is asking for your help and fearing for the worst.
We knew we had to help. And no matter how deep it went, or how difficult it might be, we knew we had to find her alive.
The door closes, and she's never seen again.
Right now I'm just checking exterior zones while I wait for my main zones to respawn, even though I know there's nothing in these exterior zones, but it gives me something to do while I wait for them to respawn.
There's some crazy, creepy person behind.
Okay, maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe there was something.
A lot came with the place. It wasn't even the first couple of days in the job where the maintenance manager said that we had a problem. I said, what do you mean? One of the guest guys at the hotel. Hard to process. Hard to process. Before working at the hotel, I mean, I've never had any experience with a dead body or a coroner, you know, or even the police. That was like a real eye-opener for me. Come to find out, well, this happens all the time. The maintenance manager, he logged me through the entire hotel. Along the way, you know, he would just point and say, someone died here, someone died there. Suicides, overdoses, murders. At one point, I think I just asked him, is there a room here that maybe somebody hasn't died in? I never got used to that. Never got used to that. You know, or even the police.
I started thinking like, hey, wait, if we get our brains together, we can work on solving something together.
Hello, Brain Scratchers. It's me again, John Lord. We're going to be looking into the Lisa Lamb case. Just want to send a couple of thank yous to homeowners that gave some very good pieces of new information to me. The thing I noticed most was a lot of people were talking about the footprint that Elisa left digitally, especially when it comes to social media. It really made a lot of people wonder, is there something here that we can actually learn and apply to this case? So I started reading through a lot of her Tumblr posts. She was writing for years. And I was just trying to understand who she was as a person.
I'm so grateful I found you. Don't remind me of all this day. I have a place in it somewhere.
This is for Nouvelle Nouveau Tumblr. You can see that she was really kind of posting a lot of artsy stuff. You got a full picture of Bowie here, a lot of cool paintings and artwork.
She was a big Harry Potter fan. You could tell she was an introvert at heart and needed to be creative and write or read or reflect on things. In a way, I know exactly what I want. I know my future job must not be behind a desk. I know I have truth. I know my feelings. scrolling through her social media, something else stands out. Elisa might have been going through some stuff. Apparently, I'm bipolar. Having good days, followed by a week of sleeping. That is the pattern. Depression sucks.
She had her struggles, but she was seeking treatment to help herself feel better.
Finally found the antidepressant that has made some difference. Today was much better.
She was just like any 20-something on a pursuit to get to know herself.
I will put things in perspective and remind myself, you are strong. You are capable. You are special.
There's something about her honesty that came through in her writing, and that really resonated with me. It was actually saying of all of us.
It was so scary, but I began to feel connected to her.
Her tunnel really made people feel like they knew her and that they wanted to help her.
Putting yourself in her shoes, you just want to feel like you've done everything you can to try and figure out what happened.
What we know based on her social media, she does not seem like someone who would just run off and stop communicating with her family, right? That means that something bad happened to her.
At this point of the investigation, after we released the video, it just blew up in the media.
Surveillance video, it shows the woman who sprayed police in a hotel elevator.
Because her behavior on the elevator was unusual. When we first watched it, my partner and I were just sitting there staring at it. At one point, I remember talking to my partner, I said, how many buttons did she push? He goes, I think she punched a bunch of them. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh wow, this is interesting.
You have to evaluate the video, interpret it, to kind of understand the mindset that she did through. She appears to be stable on her feet. It doesn't appear that she's drunk. She's not swaying or stumbling or anything like that. But when you look at her, she's reaching out to touch something that isn't there. You have to consider that she could be unhealthy, something mind altering. Because this particular area was a place that drugs are rampant.
He stepped outside of Cecil. Within half a block, you'd be at one of the biggest opening drug markets in the western United States. She would have almost certainly been offered heavy narcotics.
So you gotta figure out if she had been.
Hey, yo, bro. Nobody even turned around for that one.
Investigators returned to the Cecil Hotel. They learned that when she checked in, Elisa had been sharing a room at the hotel with a couple of the girls. Eventually,
Stinks or what?
began to complain about
No, she was sharing the room.
So that prompted the hotel to move her into a private room by herself.
And talking to the hotel, her behavior was somewhat unusual over a period of a few days. Whether drugs or something else going on. We all felt it. Now we're looking for somebody in a state of mind that could
renders them more vulnerable.
But how the hell is he not dead, bro?
So our level of concern starts going up. During this period, the
What y'all looking at, bro?
just continued to dig into this creepy ass video. At first, people thought like it's just such bizarre behavior. She seems like she's communicating with someone. But she's alone. You can't help but wonder like why is she acting this way? I'm trying to stay very logical about it. I watched this video a whole bunch of times again, just trying to find any information that might be helpful. Maybe what people had considered before. And the first thing you have to remember is she's pressing the buttons, but the elevator isn't doing what you would expect. It's not going anywhere.
And she keeps looking outside of the elevator for whatever reason.
What would she be looking at? It's like she's wondering, is someone keeping the elevator here?
Is there some unseen person standing outside of the elevator holding the button so that it doesn't close?
What if someone purposely stalled that elevator to keep her from leaving?
I don't know, but
At one point, it looked like she was almost panicking. It almost seemed like she was hiding from somebody. You have to wonder, maybe there is someone in the hall who she's interacting with. If you look closely at the elevator footage, you'll notice one frame, one particular pinpoint in the spot. It is blurry a little bit, but some people say that you could see its shoe. At least was not wearing it. A lot of people think that there's another foot there. It doesn't seem to be in line with her feet. It looks like it's twisted in an odd way. My gut keeps leaning towards there being someone outside the elevator.
Hold on, I need to go
I
back.
think that someone
bro, are you going back?
I want to just see the shoe footage.
What if someone purposely stalled that elevator to keep her from leaving? At one point, it looks like she's almost panicking. It almost seemed like she was hiding from somebody. You have to wonder, maybe there is someone in the hall who she's interacting with. If you look closely at the elevator footage, you'll notice one frame, one particular pinpoint in the spot. It is blurry a little bit, but some people say that you can see its shoe. A lot of people think that there's another foot there. It doesn't seem to be in line with her feet. It looks like it's twisted in an odd way. My gut keeps leaning towards there being someone outside the elevator.
I think that someone was there that night at the elevator, but it doesn't show who.
It could have been someone who she knew beforehand.
Had she met someone in LA while she was there?
A lot of people linked it to a post that Elisa made previously, right before her trip to the U.S. about planning on meeting.
Meetup application now accepted.
It's not inconceivable to think that she met a guy that she liked, and maybe a date went bad. Like maybe someone she met had come after her. She seems afraid. Elisa also had been blogging about the kind of unwanted attention that she was getting.
I'm going out tonight. I really hope no creeper comes near me. She was slightest inclination they hound you. She said there was guys trying to hit on her and follow her, and this was just, not long before she went to LA.
Anyone can
followed her to the hotel. It could have been a person from the street. It could have been a guy staying at the Cecil Hotel who was trying to attack her.
If Lisa was being followed by someone involved in her disappearance, we need more information and figure it all out.
Documentary about someone that died. Someone that got murdered.
LA can be pretty scary, especially as a young traveler. Like, I know that moving to Los
You
Angeles
should low-key start going.
it's very different.
It's about to be 3.
Look.
Michael. Yeah, bad aim. Yeah, bad aim.
Yeah, man.
Well, at least
I'm
it's not
looking
looking
and
bad.
he just missed that twice. And you missed that twice. That's bad aim.
Shit's not easy. I bet you couldn't even fucking shot.
I bet. I can't make a shot.
Hurry up, baby.
This can't. Oh, it's too forever.
Wait, can we go?
Yeah, hang on. I'm closing the game.